Okay, hello everybody. It's been a while since I uploaded. Since I last uploaded anything. So today I'm just going to go through the recent web application that I built, and this web application I basically built an inventory management system that uses the FIFO, that is first in first out. So let's go to that. I'll walk you through the front end, and you see the different features that I put through, and I used React for it. So let's go to works, and this is the application. So I basically designed it's a basic landing page, nothing fancy really, where you can actually read more about the project that I was working on. So you have the live application, the backend the docs. So for the backend, I use TypeScript, Node with TypeScript and the Express, obviously. Then the database is MongoDB, and then the front end I was using React. So so let's go to the live application. Click there, and then you can randomly create a new account willy nilly. So you'd have to contact the administrator to create an account for you. So that's the login. You log in basically with your email that administrator will have registered for you. So then we give it the password as expected. Then we log in. Now this is how it looks like. So here we have the sales overview. We have in the inventory summary how many products do we have in stock, the number of products. Sorry, this is the number of products to be received. The pages overview. How many pages do we have? And then we have product summary in the product range. Now let's we also have about 11 orders. So now let's look through this. Basically, give you an overview of what the orders versus the purchases and the order summary. So this is the basic dashboard. So now from the dashboard, you go to the inventory. So this inventory page basically, what it simply does is that it calculates how many cases or boxes of each unit we have. So we have the toothpaste, the probiotic, then we have the jelly, the moisturizing lotion, the lips, and the heat lotion. So you tend to see that we have the quantity, the product cost, and the 10. This is the threshold basically that we should only have. So then for each product that we still have in stock, you have a tick that shows that it's in stock. But if we don't have it in stock, we have an X. For example, the heat lotion is out of stock. So then what I also did here is that now for each for example toothpaste, if you want to see, we have the quantity of 27 and the product cost is 725. If you want to look at how much, what is the product breakdown basically that makes up this, you click on it, then you have a model, and then within this model you then have what makes up basically that 27. So if we click here, we have 755 plus a 10. So which means on if you look at the date received, it's this one was received on the 25th of October. Then the following shipment was received on the 11th of November, and then the following one's in the 11th of November, and then we received another one on the 18th of November. You also have an expiry date, which basically shows you when it's actually expiring. This one is expiring in the same date that we received it, but in 2024, it's on 2025, something like that. So then the total cost for all these, it then shows you 375, 125, 12500. And this is basically the cost at which you received it at per case. So if we have seven that is left, we received them at 25 and we're left with 375. So now if I look at the tooth gel and I go to my shipments, I can then see all the shipments that we have received. So let's go to November 11th. Then it shows you all that was received. The gel that we had received, let's see, let's look at, for example, let's look at the heat lotion. There's nothing left. So now if I come here, let's see, when did we receive? So we haven't received it in a long time, clearly. So this is then how this works, right? So you have a model that gives you the breakdown of each item of stock. So you can also add. You can also then go to reports. Sorry. So on these reports, it shows you what we currently have, but then you can also export that to Excel. For example, you can do that, and then you can name this file. You can say stock report like that. Then you export it to Excel. So once that is downloaded, you can then go and check it out. This is how my stock report will look like. There you go. So then you can actually use it anywhere else that you want to use that data. So that's for downloading that. Then we can go to suppliers. It basically shows you the suppliers that we currently have, and you can add another supplier. We also have orders, which checks all the orders that we have received. So, for example, the last one, you could also order that by month. So let's order that by November. It gives you all the orders for November. So, for example, you know, then you can sort of see what was ordered. Then we also have shipments. This basically is for keeping track of only the shipments. So we can filter that down to maybe only October, which is one, or we can keep it to November. You can still, export that as well. So what makes a difference? What makes a difference basically is that when you place an order, what it does is that it goes at the back end and it deduct from the latest, from the earliest received. So, for example, if we have, let's have a look here. We have seven tooth gels that were received, and seven in quantity that were received the earliest. So, if we place an order of two, that seven should be then deducted to five. So, let's do that. Let's place an order, and we're going to say Yolanda placed an order. Yolanda's phone number is that, and then the date that Yolanda is ordering is, let's just say, today, and then the email we can just put here, Yolanda at Gmail. So then we then add the products that Yolanda is ordering. The 20 is a product, the two gel. Yolanda ordered two, just like that. So then we then place that order. So now the order has been order added, submitted. Now we then go to orders to check which orders do we have now. Now we have Yolanda, and this is what Yolanda ordered. And then we go to inventory. You see now we have 25. So then if you look, instead of 27, if you look on that earlier one, we had 7, now we have 5. So we have subtract from that. So then it does that. Automatically it deducts from the earliest received item. So this is the FIFO, first in, first out approach. So this is what I was working on. It's an exciting stock management application. It's particularly good for example, small scale wholesalers or medium scale wholesalers. You're looking at, for example, I know some wholesalers in that could really use something like this. Yeah, I'll walk you through the code base if you're interested. But the front end is basically React, and the back end was Node with TypeScript, and it's already hosted. It's live.